Hey, what's up? Got my new chair. My new chair. New chair. So can do all my work. Work here. Do my budgets. Do my budgets like this, man. Little worksheet. It's an Excel worksheet. Just did it. Took me like 2 minutes, man. Did the little graphs. I just template. It's a template. Just data entry the information of a budget that's coming up. That's I'm gonna have next month in September. Did my September budget. So check this out. This is a rant. Like I said, I live in a neighborhood that's it's depressed. It's a white trash neighborhood. Like I said, it's a deliverance neighborhood, man. These people are driving unlicensed vehicles like four-wheelers and three-wheelers up and down the street, man. Constantly, man. Unusually high traffic for this type of neighborhood, man. When I was, going to class, man, on the bus, man. Never see that much traffic. Now, see a lot of traffic, white trash, hey, man, the women stink in this building, flat out, man. Smell like diarrhea, man. Straight up diarrhea, man. Trying to get to the health department, man. Wrote an email to the health department, didn't get no response, so I have to go down there. I'm gonna really go down there, catch the bus down there. Got extra money next month, so probably go down there. So, go down there and talk to him, man. Hey, man, you have to send somebody here, man. Trick their way in the building, man. And, do some CO2 testing. I'm going on Amazon, man. Seen one used one for like $36. I'm gonna get one. Put in my apartment, my studio apartment, man. Looking great, man. Was sitting out there waiting on my chair to come from FedEx, man. This is the second time I was waiting out there for FedEx. The first time wait out there for FedEx, man. Somebody tore the note. Don't know these people, man. Don't even talk to these people, man. Tore the note off the door and stuck it somewhere that they should, man. Don't even know nobody. Don't know nobody in the building, man. Took something off the building. I didn't know the package came that day. So I went down to the manager and told him, man, somebody's messing with my mail. Perfect example, man. Perfect example. Let me see. My debit card was stolen out my mailbox. Didn't get the latch. I should have got a latch. I could have got the latch this month. Could have got the latch. I had to get a latch and get me a combination lock. That's one thing. That's a priority. They stole my debit card out my mailbox, man. I mean, don't talk to nobody. Trying to keep a low profile, and it's trash, man. Flat out trash, man. Flat out trash, man. If you keep a low profile and don't cause no trouble, man, you shouldn't have no trouble coming to you, man. It's trash, man. Mutts, man. Like in the South, man. Call some of these women mutts. You don't know who a mutt when they call some of these women mutts, man. Some of them is biracial. Some of them is what you call skanks. What people call skanks. They mutts, man. Doing everybody and everything, man. It's a symptom, man. It's generation after generation. It's mutts, man. fellas, man. Hey, man, use protection, man. Don't be putting these women out there, man. Don't be putting these women out there, man. And you ain't gonna, other people suffering like me and other people, man. Mutts, man. Don't want them. Don't want to talk to them. I'm too old for that stuff, man. I'm looking for a lady, but not now, man. Not looking for these mutts, man. Flat out mutts, man. You can check them out. New YouTube. I did a YouTube, did it down low, man, on my phone, man. Start laughing. Whether they call me a mutt. I just looked. I couldn't believe it. I lived in the South, and I was just like, you won for real. Start laughing. But we know what some of the guys from the South, man. They know what a mutt look like, and they won't say nothing. The other guys, they got their little signals or whatever, and head out, they roll out, and you know what a one night stand is. You know what a booty call is. That's it, man. It's no serious than that. It's no serious than that as a one night stand or a booty call. That's it, man. That's it. These people are not looking for no relationship. I'm not looking for no relationship from a mutt. No man is looking for a relationship from a mutt. I don't care how good she look, man. You a mutt, flat out. I mean, if you got any business, you gonna push on, man. You ain't no prostitute. You gonna push on, move on. And communicate. This is a society of communication, man. You get to know people. Perfect example. Maya Angelou. I mean, she came from a poor, from poverty, and made something of herself, and she became a real good communicator of poetry. And a real good communicator of people, man. I mean, nobody don't want to talk to a fucking mutt, man, and talking to all that ghetto shit, man. It's I'm gonna tell you, period. Mutt is a booty call. It's a one night stand. That's it. That's it. For some guys. Some guys don't want to talk to you, period. Flat out. So that's it, man. I was just sitting out there, man. I was sitting out there. This was a setup. I came out there, walked down to the got an email on my phone from FedEx. Let me know, did that little thing, set that up, my text messages or whatever, email, set that shit up right quick. Got a text message, went downstairs. I just threw something on, man. Because I was playing video games, playing my video games as usual, man. Don't watch too much TV. Don't watch too much TV. Don't watch too much TV. Like reading poetry, and I'm not into the sports thing. The only thing I'm into is soccer. Football, man. Overseas, and what's my boy name? Oh man, Neymar. Love Neymar, man. Like his moves. Like this other guy moves to his teammate, but he's not a teammate no more. I think he retired. I love his moves. Check him out. Check him out on YouTube, man. I like that. Like soccer. Like that. Those fancy moves. Love the dribbling. Love the dribbling. The headers. The chest. The knee. Redirecting the ball or whatever. Love that shit, man. That shows your skill, your motor skills. How quick and nimble you are. So you ain't like some of these athletes, like football players. Power or whatever. Soccer is your nimble, your quickness, and your think quick. So I was just sitting down there, man. A man just came in the door, automatically. Before, he had to, put the key in the door, got up like a, gentleman, got up like a human being, man, let him in the door. If I had my phone, man, I would show you. Got up before he even touched the step, man, walked over to a window, everything was closed on the window. Bent over, no, I didn't even bend over, I was kneeling. This chick told me I had my, ass exposed, nothing. I had shorts on, Nike shorts, nothing was exposed, man, and a long shirt, t-shirt, and had a bowl of cereal, was eating a bowl of cereal, and, text messages, doing a text message to the United States government about this air pollution. I was trying to get to the EPA because these cars, four-wheelers, man, unlicensed vehicles, three-wheelers, man, flying up and down the street, man. I was like doing this shit right quick. This chick came out and said so many fucking lies. It was a setup because soon as this guy, I got up before the guy even put his key or whatever, touch his, before he put his foot right on the step, man. Before he even put his foot on the step, I moved to the side of the building and just, kneel down there and let him go through the door. And, I was doing a text message and it was just like a minute or two, man. Came out and said some absurd stuff, saying my butt was exposed or whatever, man. I don't want to hear that. This flat out mud. Don't want to hear this. You telling this fucking lie, or it looked like a fucking setup. It looked like a setup automatically. If it was like 30 or 40 minutes, it wouldn't even been 30 or 40 minutes. After I did my text message, would have sat right back down and waited for my package. Police, I wanted the police to come back because I've been complaining about people, man. As soon as I walk up, people hanging around the fucking building and make it so bad. People hanging near her window, on the side of the building where her window is, man. Hanging right there, man. White prostitutes and other people hanging right there, man. I don't say nothing about it. I see them. You ain't getting in the building from me. I'm just gonna walk around to the back. I'm gonna have to disable this disable this walk around to the back of the building, walk in, open my key, use my key, and go up through the back. I'm not gonna let you in the building, man, because man, I'm not gonna let no predator or intruder in my building to rip me off, man. That's where I moved from the last building, man. They ripped me off, man. I had camera gear. I had some camera gear, man. I had a 50 millimeter 1.8 lens. Had a kit lens. This is a new kit lens. I want to get the 24 by 105 millimeter. I want to get that. That's a good wide angle lens. It's a real good lens. It's better than the kit lens on this Canon camera, man. It's a real good lens, real good wide angle lens. Get everything in there. Get any tight views or whatever. Want to get the 80-250 or no 80-200. The dream drain pipe. Want to get that. It's a great telephoto lens. I want to put on my tripod and take pictures of landscapes. Go on a hill or on a hill or on a parking deck and take pictures of the city or a city in the valley or city of the sky or whatever, or the horizon or whatever. It's a great lens. That's a great lens. And I have to get another 50 millimeter 1.8, and I want to get the 1.4. It really don't matter, but I want to try that 1.4. It says it gives a better exposure or whatever than the 1.8. So, whatever. They said the 1.8 is on, man. It is a good lens for real. But I keep reading that reviews iffy on the 1.4. But anyway, the chick, man, told so many fucking lies, and this guy, Michael. My sink is, I had to plunge it, clean it out. It's cool now. I got the shave real light or shave in my tub. Got to shave in my tub, man. But I can wash my hands in my sink after I plunged it real good and used all-purpose cleaner. I don't see these people buying no I buy every month. Dishwashing liquid, all-purpose cleaner, floor, Pine Sol. I had to get the cheap one. This month, but I'm gonna get Pine Sol, the real Pine Sol. You got to get real Pine Sol, man, because it kills everything, or almost everything. So but always buy that every fucking month, man. And toilet paper. You can't forget toilet paper, man. A sanitary napkin. Can't forget that. So, one up, man. This chick told her so many fucking lies. I just ignored her. Went over there and waited. Went over there to the other side, the wait, where the with somebody, a building manager. Please clean up the trash on the other side of the building. That's all it is. Please. But anyway, that's a thought. That's food for thought. But anyway, went over to the other side, let that chick, whatever, let the mud go over. And, sit there. I'm going to wrote an email to the 4th precinct. I'm going to keep writing to the 4th precinct. To the online report, report activity in your neighborhood. I'm going to keep writing about that. If I keep seeing, the gas station, if I see more activity, write about that. I'm gonna write about any activity. Check this out, man. I was going that incident. I had the husband or whatever gave me the paper where I wrote envelope that I wrote that for my security deposit back. Want it back for real. Let me see. I'm gonna disable this right quick. Okay, now see the Detroit police, stress police, crooked. Mayor Young is still the same thing, man. After Mayor Young, nothing but crooks. Kwame Kilpatrick. It should be a federal investigation over here, for real, man. About Ruiz or whatever his name. I don't think he's Hispanic, for real, man. It should be an investigation, man, on the Detroit police, for real, man. With the stuff I went through, and my dad went through, and some other people in my family, man, it should be a hell of an investigation on the Detroit police, for real, man. They're crooked. Stress police, for real, man. Back in the day, man, when my dad was telling me, man, this guy, my dad is a highly, don't even want to talk about my dad, forget it. But anyway, don't even have to say that, man. These stress police lie, perjure themselves, rob citizens, man. It's a fact, man. Rob, perjure themselves. Flat out perjure themselves, lie, coerce witnesses, citizens lie for them. It's a long list of what the stress police was doing to minorities in this city back in the day, in the 60s and 50s. So, flat out, it's bad, man. Anything, you have to be up on it, man. You can't learn from the past If you don't, if you don't learn from the past, you cannot, advance in the future, man. You can't. You got to get on these stress police. It's the stress police. What you call it? The new chief police. He ain't doing he ain't doing a job. I'm not gonna do nothing. Nothing. I'd rather die for my beliefs, for real. Like I said, I like Barry Sanders. I like Barry Sanders. I like Jim Brown, especially like Jim Brown, and I like Calvin Johnson. Nowhere in the world, I don't care how much money you're gonna offer me, if you're not gonna give me the pieces, the win, like Barry Sanders, like Jim Brown. If you're not gonna give me the pieces or whatever, I'm just gonna move on to bigger and better things, like all three of them did. Moved on to bigger and better things. The only thing about Barry had to go through a lot of shit, man. They had to force Barry to do stuff. Hey, man, I'm out your whatever. If you ain't gonna pay me, don't ask me to do things, man. I mean, rah-rah guy or whatever, man. I moved on and became successful. I don't really want to do stuff like that, man. He got a family, man. And he do what he want to do, man. That's his family, man. If you ain't going to give him money, I'm not going to come to no, sign-in or whatever for fucking free, man. And, do the rah-rah thing, for fans or whatever. Pay me, flat out. I like Barry Sanders. Peace. But anyway, went over there, man. Seen, man, got parked in the back of the building, man, with all these bushes and everything, man. Car parked right there, hitting with a young girl, man. Flat out, not in the building parking lot, man. Hitting, flat out in the back, man. I've been wrote the 4th precinct about that, man. These, people hanging in the back of the fucking building, meaning no good, man. Flat out, man. Tell them send a patrol car back there every once in a while. Just patrol the building or patrol the neighborhood and make sure you shoot through the alley, man. The police would be like, why you in the back of the building, man? And your car parked where a lot of shrubbery hiding both sides of your cars, man. The only way you can see your car is drive through the alley and come from the back of the alley to see your car where you parked at, man. If you come from the back of the alley and drive past, you might miss his car, man. So, like I said, man, there's fucking creeps over here, man. Flat out creeps. Prostitutes, mutts, crackheads, white trash or whatever, man. I think this is a white boy Rick crackhead area, man, where they were selling crack out of, man. Hey, 4th precinct, what's going on? I knew back in the day, man. Why you gonna close the 3rd precinct and the 4th precinct is not doing no job over here and not even doing a job over on the 3rd where the 3rd precinct used to be, man? What's going on, man? What's going on? But anyway, after that, had to deal with a lot of traffic, going up and down. I had to move away from the step, away from the step until my package came. Sat on the grass, wait for my package. People, smelling diarrhea. This old guy had to go across the street, man. He smelled like, the other shit, man. Flat out, and lady in this building smelled like shit, man. Flat out shit. So just waiting until, they came. When they came, I said, "What's up?" We was glad to get the package and get into my apartment. Didn't want nobody to touch my package but her, the lady. the FedEx lady. Don't want nobody touching the package but her and me, man. That's it. So I didn't sign for. I didn't even sign for it. So FedEx. Make sure I'm gonna call them and make sure. You know what? I'm gonna call them and tell them I got the package. I didn't sign for it, but I'm gonna see if the package was delivered at my place when I finish this. So I'm gonna finish this right now. Peace.